Human Resources Management, Managing Human Resources in Organizations, Darlene Catino. Human Resources Department. Human resources specialists are responsible for recruiting, screening, interviewing, and placing workers. They may also handle employee relations, payroll, benefits, and training. Human Resources Management Job Description. HR managers can perform a variety of tasks in fulfilling their main responsibility, which is leading an organization HR program and policies as they apply to employee relations, compensation, and benefits. The legal environment of human resource management. Human resource management is a subject to wide-ranging laws and court decisions. These laws and court decisions affect the human resource function in many areas. A number of laws regulate various aspects of employee-employer relations, especially in the area of equal employment opportunity, compensation and benefits, labor relations, and occupational safety and health. The legal equal employment opportunity. Equal employment opportunity enforces federal laws prohibiting workplace discrimination and laws such as Age Discrimination in Employment Act, Disabilities Act, and Civil Rights Act. Compensation and benefits. There are many federal, state, and local employment and tax laws that impact compensation. These laws define certain aspects of pay, influence how much pay a person may receive, and shape general benefit plans. Fair labor, equal pay, employee retirement, Family and Medical Leave Act. Health and safety. This act directly mandates the provisions of safe working conditions. It requires that employers provide a place of employment that is free from hazards that may cause death or serious physical harm, and obey the safety and health standards established by the U.S. Department of Labor. Labor relations. The National Labor Relations Act was set for employees to vote on whether to have a union, and the Labor Relations Act was set to limit union power. The union organizing process. This is a process that employees go through at most private employers, overseen by the National Labor Relations Board. The union organizing process. While making the choice through a process called majority sign-up, you get a union if the majority of workers voting in the election votes for the union. Training and development. Improving performance. Training and development is any attempt to improve current or future employee performance by increasing an employee's ability to perform through learning, usually by changing the employee's attitude or increasing his or her skill knowledge. Job performance. Once employees are trained and settled into their jobs, one of management's next concern is performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is a formal assessment of how well employees are doing their jobs. Performance feedback is the last step in most performance appraisal systems is giving feedback to subordinates about their performance. This is usually done in a private meeting between the person being evaluated and his or her boss. Workplace challenges. New to the workplace. Fitting in. Figuring out how to be part of a new work culture can at times be frustrating. Get to know your coworkers by working on team projects. Being heard. It takes time to gain the trust of coworkers to get them on board with your ideas. Listen and observe before suggesting changes. Making mistakes. They happen to everyone at some point. Admit them and apologize. Don't offer excuses or try to cover them up. Instead, offer solutions. Time management. It can be difficult when you're settling into a new job and adjusting to your new responsibilities. Create a daily to-do or goals list. Managing workforce diversity. Diversity has to do with more than race or ethnicity. Diverse workplaces are composed of employees with varying characteristics, including but not limited to religion, political beliefs, gender, education, or geographic location. We encounter people from all walks of life. Managing knowledge workers. A knowledge worker is an employee whose primary contribution to the workplace is knowledge of a specific subject. These employees traditionally add value to the organization because of what they did or because of their experience. Contingent and temporary workers. Contingent workers are defined as freelancers, independent contractors, consultants, or other outsourced and non-permanent workers who are hired on a per project basis. Organizations must recognize what it can and cannot achieve from the use of contingent and temporary workers. References. My references are from various internet websites and Chapter 8 of the textbook, Fundamentals of Management. Thank you. This concludes my presentation.